Good morning, afternoon, and evening, guys. A very special tier list coming up today, guys. Today is the release of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which, if you're into Pokemon, you're probably very into. If you're not, otherwise. But we are going to go ahead and do a tier list Pokemon related as a celebration of Pokemon Week and of our new games coming out. These are the Pokemon we're going to be ranking. You'll see that in the background of each of these Pokemon, we have either pink or blue. The ones with the pinkish purple background, those are exclusive, meaning you can only get them in Pokemon Shining Pearl, and the ones with the blue background are exclusive. You can only get them in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Now, I'm probably going to be picking up both games, but initially I'm going to go ahead and get probably Brilliant Diamond. And tomorrow, my tier list is coming out Friday. So tomorrow on Saturday, my tier list will also be about that topic. So, yeah, without further ado, guys, we're going to get into it. We are going to check out maybe which of these Pokemon are better or are our best based on this tier list. So we have S to D tier. I don't think any of these Pokemon are really F tier. We'll see, though. We'll see. First, we have Butterfree. Butterfree is pretty C tier for me, not very exciting. It's a generic early route bug. I don't think this is going to be like some special, Caterpie that shows up on Victory Road or something. This is going to be just an early stage bug Pokemon. Same thing with Beedrill. I just personally like Beedrill more than Butterfree, and I think the poison type actually offers a lot more than Butterfree because being both poison bug means that you can handle both fairy and psychic. And I think in these games that'll be important as they are adding the fairy type to these games. So Beedrill definitely over Butterfree. I'm going to start Beedrill down at the bottom of B tier. It might end up being pushed down. We'll see. Now, these two are obviously going to be counterparts. So these two are definitely counterparts. I'm not sure who the counterpart to Arbok is, if it's like Arbok and Sandshrew here, or if it's Sandslash, or if it's Arbok and like one of these other Pokemon down here. I'm assuming it's just the next one, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Arbok though is not a very good Pokemon in general. The poison type is nice, and it is a stronger Pokemon than Butterfree, but nothing really to write home about. I probably wouldn't use it. Next, we have Sandslash, and Sandslash is also not a very good Pokemon. I really do like its Galarian form, or not Galarian. I'm sorry, its Alolan form. So having an Alolan Sandslash, if there's an able to get that, and a way to get that in the game, that'd be really, really cool. Though I'm not sure that the regional variants will be in the game, but going to be B tier for me. Ninetales, I think, is an A tier Pokemon. This is definitely a lower A tier option for me, but because of how many, the lack of fire type Pokemon in these games, it's well known that these games have a lack of fire type Pokemon. So if we are actually able to get Arcanine and Ninetales earlier, those are going to be into the A tier for me. And Ninetales a little bit over Growlithe and Arcanine. Though Growlithe and Arcanine are getting Hisuian forms, those are not out yet. Ninetales does have the Alolan form, which, like I said, I am hoping those will be in the game, but we don't have confirmation. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. Next, we have Slowbro. Slowbro is going to be a top of B tier option for me. Not bad at all. You have the Psychic type on top of the Water type. And for Dugong, same thing here. Dugong, you have the Ice type on top of the Water type. Good Pokemon. Nothing to write home about, but either of these Pokemon would probably be fun to use on a playthrough team, something you probably don't use very often. Pinsir, similar thing here. Pinsir is going to be another B tier Pokemon for me. I am trying to rank these by, effectiveness or coolness or something. But some of these Pokemon might end up being a little lower. I think I like Pinsir over Beedrill, and it's definitely stronger. So I'm going to put it right there. Next, we have the legendary birds. And this is how they're doing it this time, is that the legendary birds are exclusive to Pearl, and the legendary dogs are exclusive to Diamond. So, with that in mind, obviously, it being legendaries, that is an S tier. But the fact that we have two different sets of legendaries is like which one goes in which, right? So, the problem with both of these trios is, and I feel that's more the case with the Kanto birds, the problem with both of these trios is they are in so many games that they're just not as special as they used to be. And I thought that when they but when they added a regional variant of these Pokemon, in the Crown Tundra. I thought that was so cool because, yeah, you can have these Pokemon in the games, but now there's a new version of them. I just thought that was so cool. So these Pokemon are, I think we're going to add an extra tier actually here. So let's be fair because they are legendary. They are S tier Pokemon. To be able to get that, there are some people who've probably never used it on a playthrough team. So it would be a nice addition to have. We're going to go ahead and make an SS tier above here. Double S tier. We're going to put that purple. Put that all the way up. So these ones are not in SS tier, but I will rank them here. And they are in this order. If you saw my legendary tier list, you will know my reasoning on that. I do think Articuno is my favorite, followed by Zapdos, and lastly, Moltres. Next, we have Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is, and presumably Bonsly too. Is Bonsly on here? Bonsly, the pre-evolution of Sudowoodo, is not on here, but presumably Bonsly would also be version exclusive. Sudowoodo is fine. Like, it's fine. It's B tier. I feel like a lot of these are ending up in just either B or C tier. So, yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. Murkrow and Honchkrow are kind of cool. Actually, I think Murkrow and Honchkrow are kind of up there. This is going to be bottom of A tier for me, just because it evolves and has that new Gen 4 evolution, which is nice. I think that's a cool addition. So Slowking is obviously going to be with Slowbro. I'm going to put it just a little bit above Slowbro because I think it's more interesting of a Pokemon. I am also going to go ahead and at this point move down Beedrill and Sandslash. Also, I do think Sandslash is actually a little bit cooler than with the poison typing. I don't know. We'll put that like that. So these are going to be down here in B2. So far, it looks like Shining Pearl does have the advantage, but we still have a lot of Pokemon to go. Next, we have Scizor. Scizor is an absolute S tier Pokemon for me. I am more excited about Scizor being in a game, and I would be more excited to use Scizor than I would be to use the legendary birds, just because they've been in so many different games. And Scizor's always so difficult to attain because of the trading with the metal code. If you don't have friends, like I don't have friends, yeah, if I could actually use a Scizor, that'd be dope. Ursaring is cool too. Ursaring is going to be A tier for me, bottom of A tier. Ursaring was on one of the first Pokemon teams I ever did, all the way back. Like this is like Pokemon Crystal on the original Pokemon or Game Boy Color. I used to play Ursaring was like my number 2 Pokemon behind my trusty Typhlosion, and those are my 2 Pokemon that I used. So Ursaring, special place in my heart, A tier inclusion. Stantler it's fine. It's kind of a pointless Pokemon in my opinion. It's cool that it's getting an evolution. So if the evolution was in this game, Stantler would be a lot higher. But it is kind of a pointless Pokemon, in my opinion. Not a whole lot to bring to the table. Next, we have the legendary dogs, which are an easy S tier for me. But now we have to rank them. Now we have to rank them. They're definitely going to be here. They're going to be near the birds. And I just did that legendary and mythical tier list, and I don't remember where I put the dogs. I remember they were all very close to each other. I think the dogs are probably going to be more useful. Like, I think using Entei would be much better than using Moltres. Raikou and Zapdos, I think Raikou's better, though Zapdos does have the ground immunity. So that's interesting. I think I'm going to rank them as such. Maybe like this. I don't remember where I put Suicune in my legendary tier list, so I might just be totally breaking what I just posted yesterday in my legendary tier list. But my logic here is I'm kind of thinking about using these Pokemon now. So using Entei or Raikou, that'd be cool. I've used a Suicune before in Pokemon Crystal, so that's less novel to me. And I think the electric inclusion here is better. There's a lot of water Pokemon in these games. There's not a lot of fire, which is why Entei is so high here. If Moltres didn't, I just don't like Moltres' design. I don't think it's an unpopular belief. I'm going to put it there. But Scizor would probably be right here for me, right underneath Entei and Raikou. Tyranitar is double S tier. Awesome Pokemon. Great that they included it. What is his Salamence, his counterpart? Because Salamence would also be double S tier for me. Sorry for doing that out of order. But yeah, those are both pretty cool Pokemon to use. Tyranitar would edge out Salamence because I do appreciate that it's a pseudo legendary that is not a dragon. So it's pretty cool. Next we have Lugia. I'm kind of tired of Lugia. Same with the legendary birds. They're just used a lot, and it being a psychic flying Pokemon does make it interesting to use. But then at the same point, like it learns a lot of water moves too. So similar thing here to Suicune. I guess Lugia. It's gonna go like right there for me probably. Would I rather use a Zapdos or a Lugia? Or an Articuno or a Lugia? Maybe Lugia goes here. Maybe Lugia goes there. Next we have Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is SS tier for me. I like Ho-Oh a lot better than Lugia. Despite it being fire, but these games need fire Pokemon, so that might be a great addition to your team if you plan to use Ho-Oh at the end of the game. Once you unlock the post game stuff to let you get these legendaries, these old legendaries, that might be a great Pokemon to plan to use because of the lack of fire types in this game. And I do really like Ho-Oh. Ludicolo is a cool Pokemon. Going to be A tier for sure. Probably actually all the way up here in A tier. Really cool Pokemon. That combination of grass and water is really good. Shiftry is also a Pokemon I think is really, really cool. I've been meaning and wanting to use a Shiftry on my team for a long, long time, and it's just never worked out. So at some point, I will probably play with this Pokemon. I think the Grass Dark typing is really cool. Sableye is cool, but the fact that he no longer has no immunities is pretty D tier. The fact that he no longer has no weaknesses. Before Fairy was introduced, he didn't have any weaknesses. So yeah, I don't know that I use Sableye anymore. Even though I think it's an interesting Pokemon design, it also doesn't have its Mega, so not my favorite. Though if I put Sableye down here, I feel like I have to put Butterfree down here too. I think Sableye is cooler than Butterfree. Mawile also suffers from not having its Mega, but I think it's a cooler Pokemon. Um, for sure, I think it's cooler than Pinsir. Move Ludicolo down here to C tier, I think. And Arbok down here to D tier. Yeah. And Moltres is A tier. Cool. Next we have Zangoose and Zerviper, and these Pokemon being included is a cool because they're always in the Pokemon in the Pokedexes. They're always talked about being like rivals. So having that difference there, one of them in one game, one of them in the other, that's cool. Going to be bottom of A tier for me. I would give the slight edge to Zangoose here, though I wish it was a dark type, not normal type. I don't know why it's normal, but a dark typing would be cool. I would rather use Survivor than Arbok, probably, as a little bit more character, though I wish it evolved. Next, we have Lunatone and Solrock. These Pokemon are just kind of whatever. They're neat. They're kind of in the same mind as Sudowoodo there. Rock Pokemon. I guess they do have more psychic-ness to them. Out of the two, I think I'd rather use Lunatone. So he's going to be a little higher. Next, we have Kecleon. Who's an interesting Pokemon to use for sure. Going to put him up here in A tier. It's nice to see an interesting Pokemon like that included. Next, we have the fossils, and Rampardos is going to be more interesting to me than Shieldon. Shieldon. And I think they are both probably A tier. I know I just dropped them in B, but I think they are both probably A tier Pokemon. Probably gonna put Rampardos there, right under Shiftry, right over Ludicolo. I am a little biased because I want to use Shiftry in a team soon. Didn't really realize that as much until now. Shieldon, I'm going to put him right here underneath the fire Pokemon. I don't know if I'm going to end up using the fossils, but it's cool that they are in the game. Next, we have Miss Magius, who is going to be the counterpart here to Honchkrow. So interestingly enough, they confirmed Murkrow here, and I think they confirmed Mischievous as well, but they do not have that on this tier list. I believe it's due to what abilities they have. I think they only put fully evolved on this list, like they didn't put Caterpie. But anyway, if you were confused on that, Honchkrow is the evolution of Murkrow, and it's very cool that they included it. I'm going to put it right there with Murkrow. Miss Magius is also very cool. I believe I said in my Gen 4 Evolutions tier list, I like Miss Magius more. And I hope I said that because that's how I feel right now. Miss Magius is a cool Pokemon. I'm going to put it right there next to Ludicolo. Purloin is C tier. Um, Bottom of C tier, honestly. Skunk Take's also C tier. Nothing to write home about. Actually, it's D tier. Yeah. Electivire, I really, really like this Pokemon. Magmortar, I really like this Pokemon. Less than Electivire, but the lack of fire types in this game means that it's probably very necessary. So I am definitely, definitely going to use an Electivire in my Brilliant Diamond playthrough. And I'm going to find a way to evolve it. That's my goal. And in my in my Shining Pearl playthrough, I think I'm planning on using Infernape, so I might not use Magmortar, but I would use it. I'm going to keep Magmortar here at the bottom of S tier, and Electivire, you guys know I love that Pokemon if you watched one of my other lists, so SS tier for that one. The accessibility is good too. I'm also going to go ahead and move Entei up here into double S tier because of that lack of fire type. Similar thing here to Ho-Oh, where the ability to use it as a fire type later in the game might be good. You might not have one. You've beaten the whole game, with either without one or with one that you're not really keen on. But once you unlock that part, getting this and making it a member of your team, I think that would be cool. Next, we have Gligar. Gligar is a really, really cool Pokemon. Gonna put in S tier here. I would be more interested in having a Gligar or a Magmortar on my team than Moltres. Yeah. We can probably move Moltres back up to S tier, though, just to save us on a little bit of that spacing issue there. Yeah. Finally, we have Palkia and Dialga. And where can you put them other than at the very top of S tier? They are S tier Pokemon, both of them. Great looking Pokemon, great design Pokemon, great lore Pokemon. Dialga, I am going to give the edge to. Dragon Steel is such a cool typing. Palkia, I really wish it wasn't water. I don't understand why it's water. Just because, I really want to use Empoleon, but then Palkia is water. So I feel like it just doesn't slot into teams as good as Dialga does, where you can just put it on any team you want. Palkia, a little less cool to me, but it's going to be cooler than anybody else in this game because it is the box legendary. So there we have it. With that, this is the tier list. It looks like Brilliant Diamond has a slight edge in the S tier. We have 5 Pokemon to 2. I guess that's not slight. And in the next category, we have 5 to 4. So it looks like Shining Pearl is getting a little stronger here in the middle. We do see there is a lot, almost the entire C tier, though, is Shining Pearl Pokemon. So they have some really cool ones, but it kind of does pool at the bottom a little bit more than Brilliant Diamond. So if you are planning on getting this game, let me know in the comments section which one you are getting, or if you've already been playing it as by the time this video goes live, this game will be live. And I probably would have played it myself. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think, if you have played this game, if you're going to get it, or anything else you want to let me know. Please do subscribe to the channel, as 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. Would love to see some more subscribers coming in to watch these tier lists and letting me know what you guys want. I'll see you in the comment section. Drop a like if you liked the video. Otherwise, this has been the guy that makes random tier lists, signing off.